Hi, welcome back. In this video, let us learn how to append multiple files into a single table in R. Generally, it will be required whenever we are receiving the similar format files from multiple sources or multiple branches. Our job is to consolidate them and prepare a report. If it is one or two, we can open them and append into an Excel file. Suppose you have some multiple files, for example, 10 or 100 or 1000 files. How can you do that? It is not possible to open each file and append them into a Excel file or R table, right? Let us jump into R and see some examples of consolidating files into a single table. To do this job, there would be multiple ways. However, I recommend you to use the function called rbindlist. The syntax is very simple. rbindlist in bracket, we have to give all the tables which we want to merge or append into a list. And there are some options to tell how to combine them into a single table. Let us see some practical examples. I have setting my working directory to sample data and I have taken some sample files, file 1, file 2, file 3 and file 4. Let me import them by using the function called fread. To use this function, we have to use a library called data.table. Let it be loaded. Library data.table. Control enter to execute this. Let me import all these 4 files into 4 variables. In each file, I have kept 10 records by putting a serial number 1 to 10, 11 to 20 and so on. Now let us see in each table what are all the field names. In 1 and 2, these are exactly similar format. In third file, all columns are available but not in the same order. In the fourth file, few columns are missing in this. But the existing columns are matching with the earlier files. Now let us see different scenarios how to append them into a single table. The first one, default case is rbindlist, and let us give rb1 and rb2 tables into a list and execute this. Let us see the output. Records from the table 1 and table 2 have been merged into a single table. Now let us add the third table also by using the same format. Here I am getting some error. It is showing that the position of the fields is not uniform in these files. It is recommending to use the option use names equals to true to match the column name while appending them into a single table. Let us use that option. rbindlist, we have to give the list of tables, then use this option use dot names equals to true. Let us see the output. It is matching the column names and then appending them in the respective fields. Now let us see another example. In the first 3 tables, all the fields are available, but in the fourth table, some fields are not available. Let us see what we get. It is showing some error. Some inconsistent columns are available. First table is having 10 columns, but the fourth table is having only 8 columns. In this case, what we will do? We will use another option to fill the non-existing columns with NA. For that, what we will do? Fill equals to true. Let us execute this command. Now let us see the output of this. It has been merged into a single table. However, please observe that what are all the fields not available in the fourth table have been replaced with some NA. And sometimes we may require to view this record is coming from which table. For that, we have an option to indicate that with a serial number of each table. Let us see the output. I am giving here id call equals to true. Let's execute this. Now let us see the output. It is creating an ID column 1, 2, 3, 4 for each file number. It is the same order which we have given input in this list. And I don't want the default column name here. I just want to change the field name, ID name. Here I can give ID call equals to the file number. This is the field name I am giving here. Let me execute this. Now let us see the output of this. Instead of some default ID name, it is showing the customized column name here. In some variation, first let us store all the table names into a variable. These are all the 4 tables are stored as a list. Now, this variable can be used in the rbindlist. Let me execute this and show the output. It is same. If you have multiple files or more number of files, I will give you a trick. Instead of loading all the files individually, you can use a for loop to repeat the same loading process every time for each file. With this, we have learned how to append multiple files into a single table in R. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more valuable content.